I'm so happy to be here recording a video. So today's video will be about how I spread unconditional love by envisioning everyone. So my family, friends, strangers, everyone in the world as my child. So before I go into explaining my experience, I just want to remind you, if you haven't seen my previous videos, I make sure to come from a place of just sharing from my view, my perspective. So I never want you to feel like you have to do anything that I'm saying. So I really try to stay away from the words and language of you should, you need to, you have to. No, you can do whatever you'd like. And I just really appreciate you watching this video. That just brings me a lot of joy. So before I actually explain on how I spread unconditional love by envisioning everyone as my child, I want to give you a brief explanation or a brief story of mine. So the past year and a half, I would say, I've been working a lot on my inner child. And for those who don't know what inner child means, it's just basically like connecting and communicating, nurturing, and really reparenting that inner child of yours. And for me, by doing this, I've really gotten to like root issues that I have as an adult by just kind of going back and really loving myself as a child. And it's been a lot of work of mine, a lot of laughs, joy, tears, and I still have a little bit more to do. But I just wanted to explain that to you because I think that's where I really got started on how to spread unconditional love to people. Because before I recorded this video, I was trying to think back. I asked myself the question like, okay, when did you start seeing people as your child? And I really don't remember like a specific time, but I really think it was when I was doing my inner work, because I saw myself as a child and I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to love her so much, like everything that she's been through. And then I guess I just imagined like everyone else, like what they've been through. And the fact that a lot of people don't really know about inner child work or healing, I was like, wow, like I just started picturing people as a 5-year-old. Specifically when, you know, maybe people came into my life that like triggered certain emotions, some thoughts, maybe if they made me a little bit anxious or upset or angry, I really took a step back and I was like, okay, wait, like why is this happening? Let me envision this person as a 5-year-old, that is throwing like tantrums, and they're just kind of yelling and screaming and want to be heard. And it really helped me, it like put me at ease and calm, and I was in a place that I could actually understand them and actually ask them questions, and I was calm enough to hold that space for them. And that's how I really share a lot of love. And you might hear me in my videos, or for people that actually know me and they're in my life, I really talk about like inner child work and like envisioning people as my children. I'll talk to my friends and family and like random people, and I'll like really share this message. And I actually held a meditation probably a little less than a year ago, and I kind of went into envisioning everyone in the room as a child and everyone in the world as a child. And if you ever encounter anyone that really brings you some like anger or hate, just see them as a child. And you don't have to know like what they went through, but just really picture them as trying to express themselves. And I really try to practice being their parent. Like holding that space of unconditional love means to me that I'm not judging them, I'm not criticizing them. I'm just really accepting and trying to understand like who they are. Now, I haven't been asked this question, but like I was like asking myself questions like what viewers might ask me, or my friends, or people. Like, Karina, can you love someone that has like committed like a huge crime or is like doing some horrible things in the world? And my answer is yes. I'm going to unconditionally love them because they're my son, they're my daughter. Now, I do want to explain, like, just because I love them does not mean that I agree or like the certain actions that they're doing. But by actually loving them and accepting them as a whole, I can hold space for them to maybe feel comfortable or feel like they have some trust with me, that they're able to express themselves. And maybe they get to a point that they understand themselves, like why they're doing certain actions. And I'm not here to judge anyone. I am just here, like one of my purposes and missions in life is just to really love people unconditionally. And I know a lot of people, well, I don't want to assume, but it is difficult to love. You know, I remember like being on the road driving and someone might cut me off and I would just kind of like scream at them and stuff and just have like all this anger. And like now, like with these practices, like I'm so much calmer in like situations and I'm able to just really be there for people. And I know that's one of my skills and talents. Miley is playing with her toy, so you might hear her with her squeak. And again, my videos are also about being in the present moment, so like I just might enjoy like this like opportunity that I get while recording a video for myself and for you guys. But anyways, I just want to talk about it again. I really see people as my child, as my son, and as my daughter. And this just has really helped me to really spread the message of unconditional love. Like I found that I got so much anxiety and stress and stuff when like I would sit there and judge people for what they're doing and like have all this hate and anger, and it just wasn't serving me. And I just wanted to sit here and share like my experience with it, and maybe like I can inspire you to, let's say the next time someone makes you angry or like just like frustrated, or like if someone randomly like, I don't know, screams at you for no reason, just maybe sit back and just be like, okay, daughter, son, like you're having a tantrum again, like cool, like let me do your thing. Let me let you do your thing. And just like love you from afar. You know, and I don't know, maybe it's just that calmness and like that love that you spread to that person. You might not see the result of it, but maybe like they spread some love. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking and letting spirit like flow through me. And yeah, I think that's all that I want to say today, and express that to you. And if you want to know more a little bit about like inner child work, you know, just leave me a comment or message me and I can like go into more detail. And I'm so like, no, I don't want to apologize, but I really try to make these videos like 3 minutes, but they always go longer. I just really have passion of expressing myself of these topics, about these topics. Also, you might notice that sometimes like my sentences don't come out clearly, and that's okay. That's my child expressing it herself, himself, herself, whatever. I love you so much. Thank you again for watching this video. And I hope that you're able to take some kind of message with it. If not, just know that I love you. I love you so much for who you are. And I'm just really honored that I'm able to love you through here. You know, if I don't get to see you personally, just know that I am sending you lots of love and hugs and joy. And I'm just holding this space for you, this space of just be who you are. I love you. I really do love you. I'm getting a little emotional. Okay, I really do love you so much, and thank you again. My son and my daughter, my children, you're amazing.